Hello. Hi, chat. You guys ready to go on a date? Ready to daters? Oh, now you gotta choose. Who you gonna choose? Cyberpunk or a dating sim? Hi, memers. Hi, Techno. Hi, Ed. Hi, Runt. Hi, Jay. Hi, Rory. Look at your streakers. Why not both? So true. Oh, Grim's already starting his shit. We got people streaking in the chat. Techno, you lost your stream streakers? Wow. 25. Cyberpunk dating sim? Hi, Epic. Don't you start your shit. Every damn stream, I swear. Min and I who are 3 stream streakers. Just hanging out with your dingle dangles out. Don't you start your shit, dog. I'll bite you. I did not go to the gym today. I decided I would do cardio on Saturday instead of Tuesday. Because for some reason, Tuesday is fucking let's feel like we're dead. Psychopath dog on my arm. What are you doing? Why am I bad? I'm not bad, and I just decided to shift which day was correct. Oh, you move that way now after I move the camera? I know you are, Ruby. It's fine. It's fine. No, for some reason, Tuesday just feels awful, man. I'm so tired, as always. Is stretch redeem for me to fight the dog or to actually stretch? Dallas, the lights are broken because Lumia Streams app apparently is no longer on the Play Store. So they said they're trying to get it back. So yeah. Why not both? Okay. Now you're just being greedy. I can't play fight too much. I'm wearing shorts and a Why you wanna beat me up all the time, dog? She's gonna scratch me up. Why you wanna chew on me so much? Jeez. Alright, relax. 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 I got slobbers all over. Relax. This isn't relaxing. Hey. Hey, okay. 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 Thank you. Jeez. Hey, what'd I say? Stop biting me. Okay. 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 Why you gotta put your foot on me? Get your foot off of me. Hey, No, I said okay. Okay, relax. Relax. See, we can't do both. now. Hi, Sky. Can I stretch my other leg now? Oh, I can't do that. I need one leg. Relax. Relax. You remember what I said? Relax. Move your... Hey. Stop it. Down. Down. Oh, here, I'll take a foot. You should just get... Okay. Settle down. Settle down. Okay. Okay. Sheesh. Are we happy now? Half stretch, mostly get slobbered on by the dog. Why you want him to attack me? Only a day to prove your MRI. Holy shit, that's like amazing. What are you looking at, Techno, with the binoculars? When I tell him to relax, that's like the command to, all right, time to stop chewing on me. Hi, Capes. Because playtime is fun time. You're a lawyer? I'm never happy. Wow. You can be happy. Happy doggo time. Andy's back. You good? Hairball? He brought a toy. Oh yeah, I added the booba emote. I see you found it, minion. Definitely not a booty. Wow. Pervert! This is a moose. My mom literally made it come. I was laying down on my bed, like trying to rest my eyes because they're so tired. And she came and she's like, your boobs look really good when you're laying down. I'm like, thanks, Mom. I guess. What are we wowing? What do you mean wow? I was saying Techno was the pervert. He said for booty. You just want to play now. He didn't want to play earlier when I got home. He was just chilling. Oh, Jesus, dog. See his moosey? Oh, never mind. Jeez. Here's the... Oh, geez. God. Yeah, tits and ass in this stream. Just a little bit more subtle than other TNA streamers. I'm not gonna be able to read you guys stories at all tonight. Not with this. Jesus. Why you got a cow? What the fuck is the cow for? Is it for the milker part? It just says cow. There's no milker part. This is gonna fuck up my wrist even more. No cows! Sex sells? It do. There's no sex here, though. What the fuck is that one? Oh, is that supposed to be like a butt? Ah! I have the moose. Here you go. This is Moosey. These are Techno's friends. Ew, it's all slobbery. Hang on. I'm gonna throw it. Ow, my foot. He took off after I threw it. Definitely an upside down heart and not boobas. Oh, you think those are boobas? That made me think of butt first. Hi, Paul. How's that toy still not torn? He has a lot of toys he hasn't like completely demolished. He has so many toys. That same moose and deleted it from existence. There's just so many. He's got so many fucking toys. Dallas, are you just throwing in whatever fucking emote you find that isn't a regular emote? Okay. You guys ready for me to read you a bedtime story where we don't get laid? Apparently. I'll take that as a yes. So hopefully we get some man titty today. Sounds like your life. If you want to see man titty, just look in a mirror. And any man can see some man titty here. I can't see any man titty. I would like to. Why would you want that? Well, I don't know. Why not? I don't know. Are you talking about not getting laid? One day. One day. I'm not getting any either if it makes you feel better. I was, but then I was like, you know what? Never mind. You have man boobs and you don't want to see them? Oh. Gotta become a saint, die a virgin, and wizard? I mean, that sounds like some powerful shit, though. Virgins got that holy blood. Got that extra power in it. I wonder. Being attacked by a cat? You probably deserve it. Get him! Bite his fingies! Mimi, how you feeling? Memers? You still sicky? Ready for me to lead you to sweeps? How are you doing? I'm feeling more energized now that I've started streaming, but before stream I felt fucking dead. I think it's just Tuesdays. Tuesdays are just, I don't know, I'm like extra tired. Maybe it's because it's like first day back in the office of the week and I'm just like, fuck man, people draining my energy. If you're desperate to see them, I can send, not guarantee the quality. Wow. Thank you for offering to send your man boobies. Still sick but good. Just treat yourself to some egg whites. That's a treat. I mean, you do you, boo. You've done nothing today. There's nothing wrong with that. You work all the time, so a nothing day is actually good. I think there's like a study to people that actually take a day off to relax. I think live longer or some shit. I'm like, good thing, 'cause I try to do that every weekend, but I'm not always successful, but yeah. When you're sick, egg whites are good. I eat a lot of eggs, but the whole egg, not just the white part. Fried egg whites are yummy. You could toss the yolk. Why would you toss it? You know how expensive eggs are right now? They are a commodity. Going up in price like toilet paper. That's like actual gold now. Yolk is the best part, right? Live in the countryside. Excuse you, dog. God, Grim always comes up to me and just burps on me. Thank you. You have eggs for months? Well, share. Maybe not. That would take a while to get here and they'd probably be broken. Squeeze your fucking cheeks off, dog. He's such a Klingon. And we got them Swedish eggs, yeah. Mimi's, I have most of the stuff I want to put in your box, but I think I need like one more, maybe one or two more things. One thing came and said it, and I was like, yes, love it. I think you'll like it too. You got eye boogies, hang on. There we go. Went to a buffet last week and joked that adding some chopped eggs to your salad made it gourmet. You're not wrong. Our neighbor's chickens escaped and got in our backyard yesterday. Did you say it was your chicken now? 2 dozen chickens. Jeez. Well, that's nice. So we eat a lot of eggs. Like, all the eggs all the time. I eat egg bites, like, every morning because we get them from Costco. They taste like the Starbucks ones, which are my favies. I'm surprised so many of you are here when Ben is streaming Cyberpunk right now. I'll take it, though. Stay with me. You don't like eggs? Really? Like, no matter how they're cooked? What's your favorite way to have eggs if you like eggs? I like either scrambled or eggs Benedict. I'm cuter? Thanks. I'm less hairy, too. Stuck with you? Shit. Got both streams open? That's the best way to do it, Serpent. You don't care for cyberpunk? Futuristic shit is boring to you? That's how I feel about, like, space shit. Usually. Not always, but usually. He must be streaming on YouTube. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is. Well, he's playing Cyberpunk at night. So, yeah, of course he's doing YouTube. French toast is... That's not really eggs. That's just dipped in egg.
Both is good.
Both is good. That was actually good volume. Thank goodness. Wow. Over easy. I like mine over medium. I feel like over easy is too runny. And I don't want them overcooked. I want them like just a little jiggly. A little bit. Simple fried egg whites is the best. Just salt. Okay. Okay. I'll usually put like the everything bagel seasoning on mine if I have just egg whites, but it's pretty rare. How about you fuck off and let me live my truth? How about you calm the fuck down with your aggression there, sir? Twitch just asked me if I wanted to send. Yeah, think about it again. You're too white for spice. I'm white as fuck and I love spice. Jiggly, yeah, I like a little jiggle. Rarely have eggs on their own. Scrambled, well done. Well done. Psychopath. Suck your 2-inch meter. Why are you so aggressive today? Yeah, what a good emote. I thought about just having like a booba emote made, but I was like, I could just add one. I could do that too. Stop making me want to bounce. Stop it. Haven't eaten since like 10 p.m. yesterday. When are you going to eat, Dallas? You know, usually if I'm fasting, there's a certain point when I stop being hungry or hangry. Either one. Spice tolerance is something you need to build up coming from a fellow white. Getting food poisoning. I like everything. Well done. Oh, even steak? Don't bounce. The world isn't ready yet. It's so true. So true. Hey, Blue. Thank you for the raid. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. You're making me feel great. Well, shit. No, I feel great now. Thank you so much. What were you playing? You like spice? You're just bad at using it? How are you bad at using spice? We're just titty jiggling, I guess. Or thinking about it. Art. Oh, well, that's nice. Like painting or drawing or digital. You made your own. Ooh, where they at? Show me one. Or you haven't uploaded any yet. Cup of salt and white pepper, and that was it. Ma'am. Oh, those are cute. I like them. Those are adorbies. I like the bliss face. That was my favies. That's cute. But thank you so much. Super appreciate you raiding. This many people here to watch me read them a story of a dating sim. Not for long, I'm sure. But like, fuck this. Titties are always on the mind. Same. Story time is fun. You think so? You think we'll go on a date today? Or get some kind of action? I don't know. I was debating on this or Hogwarts, but I was like, I'm not really in the mood for Hogwarts today. I'm not feeling witchy enough. So I was like, let's go back into story time. Am I gonna do different voices? No. You might get slightly different pitch. Teddy used too much and then you get punished, so I'm scared of it. Aww. Like, you just add a little teeny bit at a time. You can always add more, but you can't take some away. Unless you have, like, other stuff to, like, mellow it out. But, like, I had a voice changer. I do not. I do not have one of those fancy thingy-mabobs. Your immersions, I know. I know. I'm sorry. What's it called? What's that shit called? With all the sliders and shit for voice changing? All the real streamers have one. I don't know. Go XLR? I think so. You might be right. Just watch this 110-pound woman eat 100 nuggets. Holy fuck. That's a lot. Stream Deck? No, the Stream Deck is like, it's like a key bind. You hit the key and it launches something. I use mine just for changing scenes, basically. Yeah, I don't have a Go XLR or a Rodecaster. Yeah, I can eat maybe like 5 nuggies and then I start to get full. Like 3 times her size and she can out-eat me. Yeah, like I'm like 150-ish. Was it Raina? Mom apparently is watching people eat food. You can eat at least 50. Damn. 10 would probably be my, I wouldn't say my max, but where I'm like dunzo. But 5, I'm already like comfy. Is it with fries? Not just alone. For me, it would be just alone. You get full 4 to 6? Yeah, same. Kachi? Never heard of them. A small chick you watch occasionally named Leah Shutkever? I don't know. Why are you watching people mukbang? Is my question. Oh, Kai's knows about Leah, maybe. The Schutz one, you watch her too. Well, there you go. She had a video with Eddie Hall. Eddie Hall sounds familiar. The name sounds familiar. I don't know who it is. Like a wrestler? I don't know. I don't know names, man. Big muscle man? Same girl that went up against Eddie. Okay. Former world's strongest. Okay, yep. The Beast. I was like, I knew. I've heard the name. She destroyed him. Really? Well, she's like, must be like a professional eater or some shit, you know? Right? So it makes sense because built different and trained different. Wrestling big rocks. Gandalf is being a nut. What's she doing? Maybe I should have stayed in just chatting, but that's okay. It will start soon. I'm not a just chatting streamer for that long. Just on occasion. You like that guy with a bread that eats a lot? With a beard, I'm assuming you mean. Attacking everything? Well, maybe she's bored. Game is on, you're fine, yeah. Maybe people are like, I want to be here for the story. And like, this ain't no fucking game time. She ate like 20 pounds of food and got an MRI to see what it looks like in her stomach. Her stomach stretches upwards and outward. Or not outwards. Upwards and not... Oh, interesting. Don't they drink like a ton of water to stretch their stomach first or something? I don't claim to know. I'm not trying to be a professional eater. She eats a lot. She has a hard time breathing because her lungs shrink. Oh, shit. No, fuck that. Especially with asthma? Mm-mm. How long have we waited for a date? They can wait a minute or two as well. Right? God. Why is it so hard to get a date? In-game and IRL. What the fuck? This is bullshit. I don't play dating sims to have it reflect real life, okay? Don't let your professional eater dreams be dreams. I have no dreams of being a professional eater. Tinder sim? No, we're not Tinder simming. Eat a lot when you have to? Too much prep? Wait, when do you have to eat a lot? Is my question. Hey, we're at 169 subscribers. Ayo. What a number. Beam, beam. Your brothers like to challenge you, and of course, being a boy, you have to. Not enough bots for a Tinder. God, there's so many fake profiles or what was it, like romance scammers and shit now? Tinder Sim sounds like a fun game. Does it? Hey, oh, nice, right? Just the perfect amount of subscriptions. Want men go shopping at Home Depot? No, because a lot of them are clueless too. And already married doing home stuff. More like Tender Sim. I don't get it. Chicken tenders? I don't know. Alright, finished one drink. Now I gotta start another one. I still need to get... I'll get excited, chat. Hey, jiggle physics! Oh god, there is a little jiggle. Don't look! Don't look! Is that the peanut butter? Yeah! Peanut butter cereal milk. Protein powder. It's really good. Next time I get a Twitch payout, maybe we'll do like a binoculars. Like a zoom in emote. Did you guys want that? Man, that one's really good. Might be like the best tasting protein powder I've had. Hi, Grim. Hello, stinky butt. Chalicia, who I've rated on occasion, she has a really good one. It's like Patrick, because all of her emotes are SpongeBob. Yeah, okay. Let's not be dramatic. She has one of Patrick just holding up binoculars like this, and you just see his eyes like zoomed up real close. It's really cute. I want one like that. He's so dramatic. Don't you give me your fucking foot. Every time. I don't want your foot. Boop. Chompy butt. Alright. Are we ready for some story time? That's a PB2 powder to the nutter butt. Oh yeah, that might help. Do that in like a little bit of sugar or something. What do you mean no? You don't want me to read to you? You don't want to romance karma? Oh, let me adjust. Or try to romance karma? We gotta. I gotta give you guys some kind of content so you keep giving me your money. Obviously. There's romance. I don't know. I hope so. Is this that same story game from before? Yeah. You couldn't tell? We still haven't gotten any. I don't want your foot. We got like 3 chapters done last stream. Hey, I don't want your... Why are you sassing me? You're being a little fucking sharky. A bitey butt. You see I'm trying to chomp my fingy? It's like Cinderella or something. I don't know. Alright. Let's do this. Don't get all lurky. You can still chatter me. Okay? I like the chattery. After I harass Grim a little bit, obviously. He's just so chompy. You're about to like gotta throw them jorts on? Wow. For your weekly shower. You chat, you participate. I appreciate it. What are you yelling at me for? Shower daily? Sure. It's jorts day? Mm-hmm. No wonder puts jorts on when he takes a shower. Or his shower jorts. Not good at small talk? It's not small talk. We're just chatting regular talk. Big talk. He's so goofy. Not good. Yes, you're just fine at it. What they call it, never nude. That's the joke. I don't. Do you wear like socks on while you have sex or something? I don't know. Wait, why am I asking? I don't really want to know. I want you see that chat reply always overlook. What do you mean? I don't always overlook. I'm pretty good about reading most of chat. But you don't. Maybe socks sometimes. Rarely. Actually, rarely. I don't know if it was more intense or just more possible. They keep your feces warm. So I know for women it's good to have socks on. Stop having socks on when having sex? Why? Why do so many people keep them on? I don't keep them on when I go to bed. I don't have socks on right now. Great, my big thank you, Paul. That's why they're called business socks. I've literally never heard them called business socks. People get cold feet, I get cold feet. Hate socks on in the bed? Yeah, same. If I'm in the bed, socks are off. No socks here. Grim is just sassing me. You make your lady wear 7 pairs of socks? Wow. I did not get that reference. Over my head, for sure. I gotta drink all this, man. I'm already full. Too much slippage? What? What are you doing to be slipping around with socks? I'm confused. Way too many corn videos? I'm sure. Socks are different from stockings? Well, yeah. We're not talking about stockings. We're talking about socks. I guess I'm gonna start this and we're like 40 minutes in. Stop staring at me, creeper. Alright, I'm gonna read to you guys now. We're gonna date. Okay? You guys ready to go on a date? What? Hey, don't bork. No borking. Don't fucking bork. He's just being... You're gonna encourage that, Capes, really? After he borked? He's not supposed to bork. I'll wait a minute and then we'll do it. I don't want to encourage borky borks. Sock and boppers? Was that the gloves? I don't think I've seen any porn videos with socks on either. Would you stop being so fucking needy? More fun than a pillow fight. Put your hand. Oh yeah, that was sock and boppers, right? I remember. See, I remember stupid shit. We're encouraging bad behavior. Oh. Shut it. Bad behavior. You're gonna miss the doggo treats, Wonder. Alright. Keep going. I don't want to hear it. Earn your treats. Earn them. Keep going. Gentle. Gentle. Thank you. Come on. Lawn darts? What's lawn darts? Slow down. Thank you. That. Thank you. That. I didn't ask for that. Turn. Down. Our homemade still lines? What the hell is... Oh, zip line. Holy shit. This homemade zip lines? Crazy. Gentle. Gentle. Turn. You gotta chew them, doofus. Wait. That's it. Did you even chew that? Jeez. Inhales them. Doesn't even bother chewing. All done. And he's gonna leave. Okay. Sorry, darts you threw at your friends? Wow, I'm sure Mom did that plenty. Shoot bottle rockets at each other while rolling around and use truck tires as a... What the fuck? Need a chomp emote at this rate? You think so? Was it good man boob? We haven't seen any yet, TK. We're trying to get some. Where the man boobs at? I haven't even started the game, honestly. We've been yapping and then we gave doggo treats, so that's where we're at. You got a couple? Chat has offered to show me some. How very generous of everybody to offer. Thank you. What would I do without you, chat? So kind. Okay. Now do we start? Let me get some chapstick. Our Grim got us treats and fucking bounced out. Isn't that rude? Not offer. You know how much I charge for that dad bod on OF? Shit. I'm sure there's a market for it, you know. No one wants to see them. You never know. There's a market or an audience for everything. You just gotta find it. Okay. Let's get through this shit. Time for story time, chat. We're gonna try and find us a date. We'll see. Definite audience. Oh, yeah, for sure. Dad bods. Daddy bods, you know. All right. Been at the marching for a couple of months now, and I still haven't managed to do a single good deed. Or a single good date. Or any date. Went out of town with Waltz to buy ingredients for a parfait. The two of us have both been very quiet, which is uncharacteristic for Waltz. Princess? What? Did Karma explain why he wasn't coming with you today? Princess? Does Waltz not like my company? Is that why he's asking why he had to fill in for Karma? He said he was tired. If he just a little older, he would be your favorite. I know, he look a little like he's still a kid. Maybe in his teens, you know. He needs to mature. Oh, but I agree. I like that look too. Just looking a little too young for us. We're cougaring a little bit. He has a Peter Pan thing. Oh, I think you're right. I forgot about that. Maybe he's number 2. No? He's 3. Oh, what? I got him mismatched. One of the ones that are so locked there. The male lolly. No! Stop it, TK. Stop it. No lolly. Waltz turns his head, his eyebrows furrowing in confusion. The town feels different today. It does? I feel as if there are people watching us. How can you tell? With practice, I have a lot of eyes on me when I'm doing my puppet shows after all. Oh god, no. Giving twink vibes? Stop it! Don't feed into that shit. What's wrong with you? Jesus. They're ruining it for us, Mimi. Even before then, I was used to being watched, I guess. He likes people watching? I don't know. Before you were cursed? Why? Well, I was more conspicuous as an adult, I guess. An adult. Oh, right. You have the Neverland curse. Mimi's got a better memory than I do. You remembered, yes, I have the Neverland curse. I told you what that was in the tavern once. You're stuck as a child when you should be a man. Right, it's a little inconvenient, but I've gotten used to it. Waltz is so much more straightforward about his curse than Karma. They're also too skinny for your taste anyway. Yeah. I feel like I don't want to be with anybody like too skinny because like I feel like I would break them. Like I'm thin, but I'm also like thick. I'm curvy. So I also have a lot of leg muscles. So I have a good chunk of muscle. I'm not teeny tiny. Like I'm a tall bitch, first of all. I'm just curvy. I don't want to be with somebody that looks like they're going to snap in half, you know? Two of us go into a store where we find the little cups that Parfait asked us to buy. After I pay, Waltz automatically picks up the bags. His help is nice for a change. I've become so accustomed to carrying the bags on my own. So have you made any progress on your good deeds? Neolithic curse? I don't know what Neolithic means. What does that mean? What you blushing at, huh? You little pervert. You can see from my necklace that I have not. But you have changed. I still don't see I've changed at all. Karma hasn't taught me anything about doing good. Sometimes in order to do good, you need to realize some things about yourself first. Maybe Karma's not so bad at helping you with that. He is selfish, flamboyant, and acts as if the world revolves around him. But you're still partnered with him. I mean, that sounds like a good pair. You need to gain weight. Sturdy. Neolithic means the Stone Age. Well, which one is it? Sturdy or Stone Age? And what does Stone Age mean? What about me is Stone Age? What you mean? Huh? The fuck you mean? I am. I'm okay with Karma's company. Most of the people just judge and shun me. But Karma hasn't done that, and he's even mentioned enjoying my company. I've become more tolerant of him, too. Ooh. Oh, Princess. Walt's eyes light up, and I see him pointing ahead to a crowd of people gathered on the center of the town. A woman stands in the middle of the crowd telling people's fortunes. You got them Stone Age hips? The fuck? You saying I got them childbearing hips? Because I do. I do have a lot of hips. Do they mean snoo? They better. I got them snoo hips. We should go see if we can get our fortunes told. Snoo thighs, that too. I do have a lot of thigh. I got a little too much thigh. I want to tighten up my thighs and make them more muscly. They're not too bad, but they could be better. Stonehenge hips? No! The crowd around the woman only grows larger until nearly half of the plaza has been taken up. I find myself pushed around in the crowd as I try to follow Waltz. The crowd is dense though, and in no time at all I've lost him. Waltz! I call for him, but I do not see him over the dozens of people in front of me. I'll wait for him in the outskirts of the crowd. He should be able to find me. Make my way out of the crowd and into the edges of an alleyway. But Waltz still does not appear. 10 minutes go by and I consider walking back into the crowd when I hear a voice behind me. Are you looking for someone, madame? Madame? I feel someone grab my hand. I slap them away and take a step back. When I turn, I find a man standing behind me in the alleyway. Aw, I was hoping for someone hot. Didn't mean to startle you. What do you want? I want to help you return to the palace, princess. You know who I am? I do, princess, and I can lead you back to the palace. Who are you? Someone who's working for the king. But the king does not remember me. The only people that would remember me are witches, fairies, and those with a curse. So who exactly is this man? You're lying. Why would I ever lie to you? Now come, I'm sure everyone at the palace will be very happy to see you. Lying motherfucker. It's a trap. Man grabs my hand roughly and begins to trying to pull me through the alleyway. The first thing I try to do is scream, but the man clamps his free hand over my mouth. This feels like one of my videos. Crowd is getting farther from us and no one can see us in the shadows. Princess, I swear my word, I'm bringing you back to the palace. Fight back or wait for an opening. Oh my, you know what he wants. Hit him in the nuts. I'm a fighter backer. I have to fight back. Maybe I can still draw people's attention to me. Try to square my way out of the man's arms, but it does not work. He chuckles lightly at me until I elbow him in the stomach. For the few moments that I am free, I try to run, but all too soon the man grabs me again with the same punishing grip over my mouth and nose to stop me from screaming. You're a real feisty one, ain't ya? I feel like I might faint. Don't be a little bitch! In one last attempt to get free, I tug at the man's hand with my own and manage to shift it just enough until I can bite down on it. Oh, damn, we're feisty. Ow! Man screams in pain, his grip finally loosening. I can hear him curse as I run away from him. Yeah, you ain't getting me, motherfucker. A few minutes later, I realize that I've gone in the wrong direction. Oh, fuck. Soon come to a dead end in the alleyway, and I can hear the man running up behind me. What is this I see before me? This guy's one of those punchable faces. Okay. Definitely one of them videos. Yep. That's gonna get infected. What do you mean? Are you saying I got cooties? Oh, red? Red? What does red mean? Does that mean karma? I look up. Oh, it's a karma. I look up to see Karma standing on the rooftop right above us in his disguise, holding a sword, a broad grin on his face. Yes, he's got to rescue us. He might say really bad, really. Madam, you might hurt yourself playing with that sword. You might want to put it down. Karma's gonna fuck his shit up. What's this, sir? Do you feel threatened by me? You should. Karma jumps down from the building and raises a sword in front of him. His eyes are angry, his earlier jovial personality fallen away. Anyone that attacks a lady has to pay for the crime. Karma rushes forward, moving faster than I can see, even in his long dress. The glint of the sword causes the man to fall backwards, loosening his grip on me. I step back from the man's hold and watch as Karma points a sword at the man's neck. Now, I have a sword and you do not. Do you really want to test your luck, sir? This isn't worth it. The man runs off, leaving me alone with Karma in the alleyway. What's this? You were a lot cockier just a few moments ago. I breathe out slowly as relief washes over me. Princess, Waltz approaches from where the men had run. So did you meet the coward fellow on your way here? I bumped into a man who looked as if he was running from death. Karma set us up? I don't think that. Time for you to go dream. Night night, Minion. Thank you for hanging out. Hope you have a good sleepies. Oh my, I felt oddly accomplished. Karma and Walt's voices become faded and indistinct as my vision blurs. I'm suddenly light on my feet. All the adrenaline from earlier has dissipated into thin air. I feel tired. Same, girl. I'm about to faint too, chat. Just send a lot of monies and it'll wake me back up. Peanut butter. It's so good. You guys need a protein powder? This is really good. It's like peanut butter cereal milk. Tasty. Alright, we fainted. I've only ever fainted once in my life. And that was after I was in the sauna too long. I don't know what it is about hot air, but I cannot fucking breathe. What the fuck was that? So random. And why milk? Yeah, Venom, yeah. Before I can collapse, I feel arms pulling me back up. Rest easy, princess. Close my eyes and fall into blackness. Oh. When I woke up, Anise is setting a tray of food down on my bedside table. She does not notice as I rise slowly from bed. Anise? Oh, princess, you're up. We were worried about you. Talk about cereal milk? Oh, yeah. I didn't think about milk. Yeah, it's ghost protein powder. It's so tasty. It's like the best tasting one I've had. Lady Delora and Lady Parfait said you are just out because of shock, but still. Oh, my legs are so fucking sore. I'm stretching them. How long have I been asleep? Just a few hours, princess. Don't worry about chores for now. Lady Delora says that if you're feeling better later, you can use Mr. Broom. Just thinking about using Mr. Broom gives me a headache. Where are Karma and Waltz? Waltz is scouting the town looking for the man that captured you. And Karma? I think he might be in his room, princess. He's got patrol tonight, so he's resting a little bit. If he has patrol tonight, that must mean he was resting this morning too. How did he know I needed help? Do you need anything, princess? No, I'm gonna go visit Karma. What? To thank him? However, he knew if Karma hadn't been there, things would not have ended so well. Yes. We're gonna do a nice thing. Hopefully we'll see some man titty if we're going to his room. That's sweet, princess. Oh, Lady Delora wants to talk to you about what happened when you're feeling up to it. Okay. I wait until Anise leaves the room before I follow after her. Well, it'd be a real titty, wouldn't it? It'd be a man titty. Because Karma's actually a man. I forgot, you probably haven't been here for the whole story, but Karma's a dude. It's only after I exit my room that I realize I do not know where Karma's room is. Anise must have assumed that I already knew, with us being partners and all. It's fine, I do not need Anise's assistant for this. I can find Karma's room on my own. Can you? It takes me some time, but eventually I find a room with his name on the door in careful, flowery letters. It suits him. I simply open the door without thinking to knock. We're gonna see man titty? Man titty. Yes! Yes, we manifested! Why he looks so good, though? Oh. Sorry, I'm dying a little. I expected to find Karma lying in bed, but instead he is standing in front of a mirror changing his clothes. I mean, that's kind of like side titty, you know? Kinda. We got some chesticle action here. Princess? Uh-oh. I don't think I've ever seen a shirtless man before. What a glorious day. Side boob is still boob, right? That's still chest. That counts as man tit, you know? Manifested it with the title. No nip. I didn't say I need to see titty or man nipple. I just said man titty. Oh, indeed. Turns to me and the realization that he's standing there just in his pants hits me hard in the stomach. My face feels incredibly uncomfortably warm. Why are you just standing there? Put on your clothes. Then I notice a large tattoo on his chest. It is a rose ensnared by many vines. I stare at it for a few moments before Karma puts a hand there to conceal it. It's rude to come into a lady's room unannounced, you know. Now, who the fuck just enters a room? I mean, not that I'm complaining. Karma slips his usual dress on carefully over his head and then approaches me. Take a step back without realizing. Karma raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me mischievously. It is a familiar look, but it rattles me more now than it ever has before. Shit's happening, chat. My princess, you're as red as a tomato. Are you okay? We're blushing. Does this man always need to point out the obvious? I'm fine. There's no need to shout, darling. Now, what did you come here for? To see me, the beautiful Karma. Does everything always have to revolve around you? Well, you are breaking into my room. I am barely able to stifle a sigh. Well, I cross my arms and frown at him. His smile makes it harder to get my next words out. I came here to thank you. Oh, what's that face for? Do my ears deceive me? What did you say, princess? Princess? Thank you for saving me. I saw you fight back. That was a very admirable attempt. You saw me? Yes, as you were coming to the end of the alleyway. But I didn't manage to escape. It doesn't matter, princess. You certainly made the effort. But I digress. You are quite welcome, princess. It was my pleasure. I should leave. Wait, what? I turn to leave, but Karma grabs my hand and pulls me back. Something's happening. But princess, don't you owe me something? Oh, shit. So Karma was expecting something in return after all. I should have known. I think you owe me an apology. You did come into my room unannounced after all. True. What is he talking about? Since you broke in my room, I demand you help me with my makeup. Then I will forget your transgression. You wore makeup? Yes, darling. Thought you were resting because you were going on patrol tonight. Resting? Nonsense. I have much to do. My makeup earlier was so messy that I washed my face in order to reapply it. I cannot believe I'm going to agree to this. Fine. What a splendid day today is. Come, princess, let's do this by a mirror. Karma pulls me over to the mirror where I can see both of our faces reflected. He has a surprising variety of makeup on the dresser beside him. I do not even care that much for my appearance. Why am I helping Karma with his makeup? Now, which feature on the face do you think is the most important one to highlight, princess? What? What are your eyes attracted to most on a person's face when they're laughing, when they smile? Why does he ask me for my opinion on something so trivial? Cheekbones? Is that what you see first, Alice? The eyes, the cheeks, the lips. Alright, chat, what's your answer? What do you see first? Eyeballs. Cheekbones. Luscious lips. I already know what I'm going to answer. I mean, there's two that are very close. But I always notice one first. Trying to look at people when talking. Eye contact makes you panic. You look at me in the eyeballs when you talk, Dallas? Do I make you panic? 'Cause you should. The fuck? I'm just teasing. Not anymore. He doesn't. I've done nothing. Okay. Booba. Yeah, Dallas hasn't seen me in person, so I got my tits done. Maybe at the... Well, if you're going to the birthday party, then you will. I speaking between the choices? Oh, yeah. Nah, it's eyes for me. Although I will say the lips are one of my favorite parts on a body. I do like some nice lips. But eyes are number one. Lips are a close second. Yeah, for real. One of the good things about my ex was he had a nice ass and some nice lips. Trying to be better because it's apparently rude not to look at people you were talking to. I mean, it's better to at least have some eye contact, especially in a group. Just like look at them for a few seconds, you know? It's not a big deal. Top lips or bottom lips? Top lips. You always look at a person's eyes first. So the eyes? Eyes are the mirrors to your soul, as they say. Does that mean you always look into my eyes, princess? He's flirting with us. I wasn't gonna go there, but I was thinking it. I fucking knew you would, pervs. A lot of ya. Looking at the nose is a good move. Yeah, that works too. If you don't want to look at eyeballs. The minute he says that, I look into his eyes. Karma flutters his eyelashes at me, and I look back down and grumble. What was that, a trick? Made you look? What did you think? Think? Of my eyes, do they draw you in? Yes. I've never looked at Karma's eyes closely, but now that he keeps talking about them, I cannot help but look closer. His eyes are a pretty color. You don't have to answer that, princess. I'm just kidding. Of course. Your eyes, on the other hand, are beautiful. You and Rumpel really are the same person. You both spout nonsensical compliments. She is killing me. Nonsensical? Oh, princess, I'm so offended. I mean what I say, unlike that fool. Be honest, chat. What is the longest you've stared into someone else's eyes? I think it's a maybe 10 seconds for me. At one time, I mean. I had to do a very uncomfortable exercise like that for marriage counseling. So longer. Didn't help any. Never counted, right? I can't even. Dallas is looking over there of a fucking anxiety attack thinking about it. I think you're supposed to do it for like at least a full minute of just looking into each other's eyes. Yeah. It's supposed to like build intimacy or something like that, but it did feel really awkward. Even with someone I was married to. So I'm like, this is weird. Nope. Mimi's out. You're starting right now. You guys want it? All right. Dallas. Look at me. Son of a bitch. I'm just kidding. Marriage counselor needs to go back to school. I mean, obviously didn't do anything for us. And for the better, honestly. It's different in person. I'm going to stare you the fuck down next time. How about that? You forgot? Oh, yeah. Staring contest. That's true. That's different. Isn't that weird how that's different? You easily got a minute then? Yeah. It's weird how it's like when you're just staring at someone to stare at them to try and create some kind of bond. But when you're staring for a fucking staring contest, then it's different because then you're like in challenge mode. It's so difficult, not emotionally charged. Yeah. I'll just be looking down the entire time. I'm going to call you on your shit. Different. Yeah, it is very different. Anyway, I'll let you choose the order of things. Fine. Just don't make me look like a clown princess. I know how much you like to tease me, but I do need to get out of here quickly today. I'll be looking respectfully, of course. Okay, sure you will. No one's looking respectfully. They're looking disrespectfully. Including me. You know how much I touch my tits now? I'm like, dang, these things are great. Fingers under the chin and lifting your face. My tits are up here. Just doing mental comparisons. Sure, sure. If you need to leave quickly, shouldn't you do your makeup yourself? And miss the opportunity to have you help me? Nonsense. If I can, I'll have you help me with my hair some other time. The way you do yours is beautiful. Oh, Manny's complimenting us? I wish I could do my hair, but I'm like, first of all, I'm lazy. Second of all, that's just a lot of work. Gotta check out the stat differences. The stat differences are statin. Let me tell you. Dallas, did you see the Virgin Killer dress stream? Wearing shorts, though? I had to. I would have gotten banned if I wasn't. My hoo-ha would have been hanging out. Ain't no way. I always put effort into my hair. As mother always emphasized the importance of looking like a princess. Well, shit, I must look like a bum. She could be showing the full bush on stream. It's true. I've been growing this thing for years. We still got cheek. Yeah, you did get some cheek because... Actually, I'm wearing the same shorts because some cheek do be coming out of these shorts. Hey, the booty be bootying, man. It can't be contained. But I've never received a compliment on my hairstyle before. Aww. You've seen cheek in person, true. That natural... What's a merkin? Merkin? What the fuck is merkin? Cheeky cheeks be cheeking. Yep, they do. Karma gives me his makeup supplies and I start layering the color on his face. Google it? Why would I Google it when I have chat? Can we not talk about merkins? I need to know what a merkin is now. What's a merkin? It's funny to make Kai like that, but why? Fine. I don't, but I do want to know. Merkin. Why? A pubic wig that is worn to simulate pubic hair. I've literally never heard of this. Why would you do that? Now to my search. Oh, it's just worse shit in there. I'm a bondage model. Come on. You think a merkin's gonna do anything to that? Okay. Used in movies a lot? Oh, okay. That makes sense, but outside of like movies, I don't like why. Okay. Today I learned you can't on mobile wall. I guess sucks to suck. Oh, when we are this close, I cannot help but carefully inspect every one of his features. I do not think I even did something like this with Mother. Flynn did this exact thing to Ven? With a merkin? You know, Princess, I don't think I deserve your thanks. I pause and raise an eyebrow at him. What? You've been helping me for a while and I haven't helped you with your curse at all. What I did today was just coincidence. Coincidence? I'd heard you went to town with Waltz and so I followed you too. I only happened to catch what happened in the alleyway. Was it that interesting to need to clip? You managed to see me even when there were many other people who didn't? I have good eyes. Probably. Probably? It is not like you to be so humble. I am, once again, offended. Why were you following us in the first place? You said you were too tired to go into town today. I was worried. It was strange not accompanying you today. Oh, that's nice. Worried? Why would you be worried? Karma looks puzzled for a few moments. He glances at himself in the mirror solemnly, then shrugs. Intuition, perhaps. You're hoping to send it to Ven? Wow. I mean, sure. Waltz mentioned something about feeling watched. Is there something that Waltz and Karma are watching out for that I am not? Karma closes his eyes momentarily, and I take the opportunity to dust his eyes with some eyeshadow. He does not seem to mind. Princess, you haven't spoken about what happened today with Delora or Parfait, have you? No, not yet. You came to thank me first? Yes. Oh. Karma falls into silence and I continue to work, sweeping blush on his high cheekbones. Princess, do you know anything about the man who tried to drag you away today? No, he said only that he worked for the king before telling me he would take me back to the palace. I wonder how he recognized you. Wow, Techno. Thanks, Techno! For nothing. I was wondering that myself. How curious and alarming. The only ones who should pose a problem at this time are the witches. Witches? What do they want to do with me? Well, I only mean that witches are the only ones who can see through our curses. So that man spoke with a witch? It's possible. Posture? Titties up. Tits up. Oh, that's from fucking Mrs. Maisel. She has tits up before she goes out on stage. That was a good show, by the way. If you haven't seen it. Pretty good. But why? Why would the witches want me back at the palace? Or was that man trying to lead me somewhere else? Ever heard of it? The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. It's on Amazon Prime, I think. Hi, Tangent! Speaking of witches and tits. Thank you for the 4 months. Thank you, thank you. I like shows about stand-up comedy, not stand-up comedy itself. So true, yeah. Well, it's also a lady, but and also back in like the 40s, 50s, I don't fucking know. All the witches, tits. True, ooh, witchy tits. Yeah, there we go. We always talk about boobs now. It's my fault. You get boobs and then you just talk about boobs all the time. I don't know what else to talk about, honestly. This is my whole personality now, just boobs. I don't know what to tell you. Look what I've done. I don't know. Boobs are a nice topic. Yeah, I know. That's what I say. We used to talk about ass. Now we just talk about boobs. Whatever. Tits and bits. Yeah. Thank you for the primers. Appreciate it. Ass works. Ass is great. A little bit of my butt has gone away since I stopped. I wasn't able to work out for a month. We're getting it back though. I'm back in the gym now. Gonna be unstoppable. Okay, finally done protein shake. Ugh. Have to eat a certain amount of calories and I'm like, I have not had enough food, so I had to eat like dinner real quick before I started stream. Oh, God. It's hard to eat all that food when I go to bed so early. And we're trying to romance this guy that looks like a lady. For that ghost protein mix, how many scoops to use? Oh, I put 2 in this one because I was a little behind today. I mean, just 1 is good, but yeah, yeah. 2 cups of almond milk and 2 rounded scoops. It's just really tasty, though. I'm telling you, like, compared to the Nutter Butter, this one's way better. But like I said, out of all the flavors I've had from the Ghost, it's the best one, too. But the other one I like is the Chips Ahoy one. But this is still better than that one, too. It's got little chocolate chips in it. I suppose either way, the man couldn't have wanted to bring me back to the palace for a good reason. Is it possible that a witch gave a comment or a description of you? But then why would... Gotta pick up the kiddos' lunches. Have a good trip. Thank you. Appreciate you drive-by subbing. Hope you have a good rest of your night. And the packing the lunchies goes quickly. Think you're gonna start doing 2, get your protein intake up? Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad idea to have more protein. I mean, it fills you up for longer. Plus, I mean, more protein builds more muscle. I just use water. Yeah, I just think almond milk tastes better. That's all. Water's At least it just brings out the flavor a little bit. Hit and run. Yeah, thank you. I can't believe your emo is literally you. So funny. You mean poison? What do you mean oh, are almonds tree nuts? I don't know. What about oat milk? You can have oat milk, can't you? For like a creamier. I don't know which nut grows where. Unless it's a man nut. You're just being a shit. You're always a shit. I don't think there's ever a point when you're not a shit. Alright, Karma stops talking and looks up at me with something like sympathy. Sorry, I'm just running my head for ideas. Are the witches really so dangerous? And what do they want with me in the first place? Rest assured, princess, we will figure this out. You still don't know where man nut actually grows? I just know it's in the nut sack and that's where it comes from. That's good enough for me. I nod my head slowly. I have a lot of questions for Delora. Hype train.
I can't tolerate almond milk. It's not milk. And I can't call it nut juice with a straight face.
Yeah. Yeah. Pooter started a hype train. Did the animation go off? You're supposed to be an animation. Why are you British, Poots? Why are you British? It did, yay! Wasn't looking, well, pff, God. Nut juice. Okay, I will need to think of my own as well, just in case they decide to keep more of their secrets. Hey, now, nut water? No, it's nut milk. Not nut water. Nut cream. No, not nut cream. It's thinner than that. It does seem like we do have hype trains a lot more often now. Maybe they just upped the words. How often it is, I guess. I don't know. Yay, hype train. Now we're at 170 subscribers. Day. Nut sweat. Ew, no. That just sounds nasty and dirty. If you're edging, it's thinner. Is it? Why am I asking? I look at Karma and shake my head. Next time I'll be more wary. I won't let myself be caught unaware. That face? Yeah, okay. you just gotta stop. Just.
I have no idea why I did that with a British accent. Anyway, in the last year, my local grocery store has begun carrying the real deal. I bought a half-gallon of milk that I have to shake to incorporate the cream before I use it. It's fucking amazing.
Huh? You have to... Sharky! Gotta milk that. Ew! Is that what it is? It's separating? Ew! Ugh! Stop it! I don't want to hear it. Separated milk. I love Sharky. It's whole milk? Is it like unfiltered whole milk? Because my whole milk doesn't need to be shaken. I guess we're keeping the hype train going with some biddies. Shark. Yeah, because of skim the cream. They skim the cream off. I'll skim some cream off too. Ayo.
I've come for your pickle.
I don't have a pickle. No pickles here. All out of pickles. Sad. Pickleless. Pickleless. Before I realize it, Karma has his hand on my cheek and is staring at me solemnly. His eyes are as cold and unmoving as steel. Rub my butt. Yep. Where's Memphis at? Princess, there won't be a next time. Ooh. That's what I said. Next time, I'll make sure that you're definitely not alone. Had I been alone today, I might have actually been kidnapped. I know that, but I cannot show weakness. I just need to be more cautious. I am not some damsel in distress, you know. Actually. Who's gonna tell her? Having someone at your back is far more comforting. Even on a battlefield, knights fight better together. What's wrong? Nothing. He moves his hand away from my face and stands up, sighing. His eyes look suddenly distant and his posture is stiff. Something stiff. Am I right? Is he a little spoon? He can be. I could be a big spoon. I don't mind. I like big spooning on occasion. I think we're about done here, right? I haven't finished your makeup, though. Wait, why am I even concerned about that? Oh, sometimes simple is better. Or would you like me to sit back down? I do enjoy being pampered by you, princess. Tell her that she's a useless wench. The fuck? Hi, K-Hunt. How's it going? What are we AOing? What's AO? I take it back. We are definitely done. Yes, who's gonna tell her? Were you talking about your character? No. I was not. I was not talking about my character. You're a fucking Dory in the butthole. My friends over the weekend were making... God, my Dory is so fucking strong sometimes. I told them, like... I was like, I can't eat something, so I would... Oh, no, they're talking about somebody working in the M&M store, and I was like, I can't work there because I'd blow up like a house. And then my other friend was like, houses are hot right now. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about houses right now? They were like, never change. And I was like, yep. I say shit and I immediately forget what I say. And they make comments on it. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Sweet, stupid. Yeah, pretty much. Yep, exactly. I was like, where is the connection? How the fuck do we get from eating shit to houses? I'm so confused. Yeah, my brain is so fucking dumb sometimes. And then and then I remember dumb shit. Like the sock and bop 'em shit. But I can't remember what I just said. Annoying. Good, thank you for your hard work. In an instant, the mood changes and a bright smile once again graces Karma's face. As much as I hate to do this, I'm going to have to leave you, darling. I have business in town and then a patrol later tonight. Yeah, I'm confused constantly. It's fine. I probably won't see you for the rest of the day, but thank you. He's thanking me for putting on his makeup. It was such a small thing. You're welcome. You already thanked me, though. Well, now you can tell I'm twice as thankful as the normal person. As long as we're in it together, I don't think I'll ever leave it, so don't leave me. That doesn't make any sense, but it's Karma. A lot of things he says do not make any sense. True. I leave the room with Karma and he leaves the tavern as I go to find Parfait and Delora. Two of them are seated together in the reception, speaking in hushed voices when I arrive. They both pause to look up at me as I walk into the room. Well, well, if it isn't the princess. Took you long enough to come see us. Anise told us you were unharmed. We're glad to see you safe, princess. You're not confused? Well, you will be soon. So how about telling us what happened? When prompted, I tell them everything that transpired in the alleyway. The two listen and only exchange a solemn glance when I am done. So only people who are cursed, witches, and fairies know you're the princess. What's Karma's deal? He's also cursed. Women instantly fall in love with him when he's a man, or like dressed as a man. So that's why he dresses as a woman.
Speaking of candy, I swapped the wrappers around on my wife's Halloween candy. She didn't appreciate the joke at all. Now she's got her Snickers and a Twix over it.
Okay. Okay. Do you know something about all this that I don't? Why would the witches be after me in the first place? You remember what we said about the Tenebrarum corrupting witches? Well, those witches don't like seeing curses broken. They meddle where they can because they can. That is why I cast a glamour on you when you arrived here, so that you could remain hidden from magical eyes. I did it to protect you. Now you want a Twix? I had some little mini... Mom bought some mini chocolates, and I fucking hate it because I keep eating them, and then my fucking skin freaks out because I'm eating so much chocolate. But they're so good. Little mini Hershey's and just goodness. To protect me, I feel like there is more to this than they are hiding, but I do not think any amount of convincing will get them to say anything. Forgive us, princess. We're not entirely sure what's going on either. Though if it was a human that captured you, he must be working with the witches somehow. Troublesome to say the least, but we don't know the details yet. Give us some time to figure things out. You want your bed? Go to bed then. You're sicky. Go get some rest. You don't gotta stay up. Got a bag of Reese's eggs. Ooh, those are so fucking good. But yeah, definitely a mistake. You're in your bed? Wow, everybody's in bed but me. Mimer's a sickie, though. She needs to be in bed. Better get your butt in that bed. You already slept 8 hours before stream? But if you want to lay in bed, that's fine. Petting a kitty? Okay. Yep. An actual kitty. You're a pervert. Until we figure out who the man is and who he's working for, you need to have an escort with you out of the marchant at all times. Do you understand? And once you figure it out, you will tell me? To exchange another look, which only makes me more frustrated. They are obviously keeping secrets and right in front of me. We'll tell you once everything falls into place. Don't worry, princess. We would never let you be put in any danger. Something sus is going on. Science is what ends our conversation. I make my way back to the room. My room, heavy feet. Feet heavy. I can read, I swear. I feel like a fly caught in a spider's web. Try my best to clear my mind as I return to my room. The days go by slowly and I make no progress with my curse. I thought saying thank you would have done something. Son of a bitch. To give us up to around 30? Jeez, that's a lot of sleep. But I mean, hopefully it's like helping at least. Are you staying hydrated? Did you eat? Did you take your medicine? Karma's busy with the nights today, and Delora and Parfait are busy talking with Rumple about his curse in his room. Tonight is the perfect night to go and wander the town by myself. What do you mean by... We just talked about this, you dumb bitch. Maybe not the... Get your meds. Go now. Go get them. Takes you 6 days to get 30 hours of sleep, right? Don't tell my doc she gets... I'm gonna get pissed too, miss. You take your fucking meds. And not in the fun way. No. Don't you tell me... No. If doctor says take your meds, you better take your fucking meds. Take your meds. I need to see if I can find out anything about the witches. The fuck are you yelling about? Come here. Come here. You just want to come in here and help me. Can't take them out. We'll fuck it up. Well, you set an alarm for when you're supposed to take them. Don't you snort at me. No, don't you snort at me. No. So much attitude. What are you saying? No, you take your medicine. You gotta get better. Eventually, I'll come to Sweden like Mimi's. I need a tour guide. You shut your face. You shh. Shh. Yeah, but what I say? I don't want to hear it. Set your alarm and take your meds. Gotta be healthy and strong. Wanna see how often I take my pills? I have a pill box. Oh shit, I'm flinging shit. Twice a day. Twice a day. If you know where good food is, Kyle will be happy. So true. No, you want a local as a guide. Yeah, I have to take those. Well, obviously for my tits, I have to take something morning and evening, but I have other meds too. I'm very good. I stay on top of that shit. Don't fuck around with the meds, man. And I don't want to forget. Because if I don't take my meds, then I think there's like a hard outer shell that can form around my implants. Do not want to skip. Why are you so hyper, Pooch? You said at home you don't have any good spots? Well, I'm sure you've been there long enough, you know. By the time I make it out there, you can figure out some spots. Or we'll just walk through the countryside. I don't even care. Alright, Delora and Parfait are not going to tell me anything, and no one has wanted to take me out of the margin since a kidnapping happened. The fuck? These thoughts spiral helplessly in my mind as I sit at a table. I have just finished working for the day, and the activity in the margin is beginning to wind down. Garland stands at the door as the last few customers leave the margin. Jarian is walking around the room to make sure that there are no problems. You do country walks? Yay! I don't need anything fancy. Very simple. I could enjoy the countryside. Hate taking pills. You should have a pill box, but meh. We'll get you a pill box then, ma'am. I need to get more water. Take your damn pills. We're back. Whoop.
I feel weird that I don't take any meds anyway. People claim that pain meds don't work, but ibuprofen, you wrong.
Okay. Jesus. Alrighty. We're gonna get through a chapter, damn it. Out of the corner of my eyes, I noticed two men pause halfway across the room to glance back at her. Hi, Dusk. Thank you for the 12 months. Dang. Time be zooming, man. 12 months? That's crazy. Who wants to grow old anyway? Me? Take pill 3 times away, but not twice is a miracle. You can do it. I have faith in you. 3 times a day. Joyce, have a good night, Sky. Thank you for hanging out. I want to grow old. Well, I mean, I want to grow older. I don't want to look old, but I want to... I'm just terrified of dying. It sounds fucking scary. Refuse to go to the doctor unless it's something I can't fix on my own. See, I'm the opposite. If it's something... I'm like, this probably won't go away on its own, I will immediately go to the doctor. Like, I have doctor's appointments like a few times a month. Sometimes 1 a week. I'm not even kidding. I don't fuck around with that shit. Terrified of people cleaning up after me when I die, not the dying itself. Aww. See, I'm not afraid of that. I'm just the unknown. Like, what happens? Do I just stop existing? I don't know. It's just a scary thought of being nothing. Things they will find and who will find it. See, I don't think I have anything like that because all of my secrets are not secrets. My mom knows literally everything. I don't keep anything from her. My best friend knows everything. Like, all my close friends know literally everything about me. Chat knows like 99% of the shit about me. Maybe like 1% I keep to myself, and that's it. Hide things in the world and turn it into a scavenger hunt? Ooh. Used to go once a year for blood work, but they always seemed judgmental of the fact that there was nothing wrong with me and just wanted to do preventative care. The fuck? Now, even, I'll tell you straight up, every time I have a new partner, I get STD check. Full panel. I don't give a fuck. And they're like, do you have any symptoms? I'm like, no, I just want to get checked. Like, I have a new partner, so I'm just being safe. I don't give a fuck. I'm taking care of my body. I'm doing everything I possibly can to stay healthy, except for keeping up with my stretches. Which I'm a little bit better at now. But I'm very open. There's there's like maybe one thing I keep out of the public eye, and that's it. And it's not even that big of a deal. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, no, I think that should be like a normal thing. Everybody should do that shit, but they don't. It's not a bad, yeah. Beforehand, oh yeah, no, like I always get one done like before. Not before, but like after I have a new partner. Because like I just always get checked. I just always do. I want to make sure that I'm clean and, you know, all that good stuff. So some are just so fucked, so overworked, people getting pissy. Yeah, like, and then if I do get something, then I would take care of it, you know? I don't want to go out and spread it somewhere else if I did get anything. Stretch is the most important. I know I need to do it, especially since I want to live a long life. I need to be better. I will say I am better about my stretches now than I was last year. Progress. Just saying. But yeah, like I said, I don't really have any secrets. Chat knows the internet knows most of it. Although, like, I keep my kink stuff separate from my Twitch stuff. So I think even Ben said to, like, just let them loose on this one, but the kink people don't know where I work and they don't know my name, so that's like my number one concern, cuz I have over 10,000 followers on my kink Twitter. Like, I have a chunky following, but I'm like, do I really want a bunch of little pervy people that have only really gotten to know the bondage side of me to... I don't know. Like, I want to go on my stream, but I don't know if I want to do that. Like, I don't know if I want to do it that way. Time to add a second stretch redeem. I need to do, like, the full circuit of stretches. Not just stretching out my leggies. I gotta do a whole thing. You guys might do a yoga stream? Watch me fall on my fucking face? Be one of those streamers? I can overhear their words from where I am. You'd love that? Really? Oh, the falling on my face part, probably. Shame that she's a knight, eh? She's the proud type. Too proud to let a man dote on her. Bleeding shame indeed, but do you think if I try to say something to her? Yes, the falling part? You too. Garland is suddenly standing behind the two men, an uncharacteristically dark glare on his face. Is there a problem? Doors are closing for that. I'm going to ask you to please leave. No need to be so uptight, lad. We're on our way out now. Also, I was doing yoga at work because they have yoga Wednesdays over lunchtime. But then my wrists was starting to get really fucky, so I stopped going. Maybe I could try to go again. Man, that makes me sweat like a motherfucker, though. Maybe I should do that. The two men walk out and Garland stands in the middle of the tavern area, glaring after them. He more or less pushed them out of the tavern. If Anise had seen that, she'd probably have scolded him. Garland. You okay? Of course. Think you can fool me? I've known you long enough to know that something's bothering you. Neither of the knights seem to notice me here. If they do, they ignore me. F? Was it a F? I saw Lumia said it's back now, so maybe Twitch took a minor shit. A minor shitter. Little small pooper. Welcome back. Oops. Jurian is still looking insistently at Garland, who looks down at the floor. Is he going to say something to her? Garland says nothing, though. He looks at a loss for words. Finally, Jurian reaches out and pokes his shoulder, and he looks up, startled. Still the same as always, the silent, watchful knight. Only says things with certainty when he knows they're the truth. Even the princess is waiting for you to say something. Both knights turn to look at me, and Garland seems surprised. I raise an eyebrow at him, and he hurriedly looks away. Just say something, you weenie! Why hold something in when you could just confess and get it out there and know versus not know and wonder? Patrol's starting soon. I'll head out first. Okay, stay safe. Garland nods at her with a little smile before he leaves the tavern. Going to sleep soon, princess? I was just going to head up. I stand up and get ready to move to my room, but stop once more and look at Jurian. Did you hear what those men were saying? Oh, about me being too proud or something? So she did hear them, but chose to say nothing. Doesn't bother me. They're right. Yeah, you weenie. Yeah. I've been independent for a long time, and I would never think about pledging my safety to a man I barely know. I can take care of myself. Blunt and to the point, Jurian was really admired for the honesty in the palace. The only other men I've trusted before are my fellow knights. Garland most of all, since we've always been partners. She does not explain any further. I decide that it is for the better. The sooner everyone is cleared out, the sooner I can leave the marching. Tonight is the night I go looking for answers and get kidnapped. God, what a dumb bee. Sorry, Karma. But I can handle myself. In what fucking... Huh? How can she did... I don't like... Right? Dumb bitch. She literally almost got kidnapped, and she said I literally would have gotten kidnapped if Karma hadn't been there. I can handle myself. Okay, you fucking dumb... Jesus. I am going to prove it tonight. I may not be able to fight, but I can still be cautious enough to not land myself into trouble. Okay. We're going to get into trouble tonight. Still, I do not happen to hear much of anything as I'm exploring the town tonight. I should have brought along some kind of weapon, but then I would have had to steal a knife from the kitchen. I am not a thief. But we are a dumb bitch. That royalty privilege? I guess so. Hours pass before I pass a tavern filled with knights. Deciding that I will at least listen to what is happening at the palace, I linger by the open door and listen to what the men are saying. I hear that young Fritz is having a hard time of it. I feel bad for the lad. Even Sir Alcaster thinks he's gone mad. Well, he does keep talking about a princess that doesn't exist. Fritz still remembers me? But how? Even his father is growing weary of his babbling. Sir Mithros forced him on a break the other day. He didn't seem happy. Well, Sir Mithros must think he's crazy too. Poor Fritz. That's our guard. Can you keep a secret? The knights look at each other and I lean as close as I possibly can. Apparently the boy spoke some truth. Though Sir Alcaster doesn't quite believe it, he's looking for the daughter of the previous queen. The witch had a daughter? The previous queen? Are they talking about mother? How dare they call her a witch? Apparently she did, though I don't ever remember such a girl. This is top secret stuff. I just happened to wrestle this out of one of the lackeys looking for her. What would Sir Alcaster need this girl for? If we had been kidnapped, do you think they would have taken us to Fritz? Her bro's cursed too? Yeah, but Fritz is the one that they're talking about, which was her guard. I'm assuming she's dangerous and they want to get rid of her. Are they talking about me? How are we supposed to find this imaginary princess anyway? Does she have any features? They described her features. Last man who went looking for her said she wore a special pendant around her neck. I should get out of here. I turn to leave the tavern. My cloak snags on the door and falls to the floor, tripping me up in the process. I end up falling halfway into the tavern where the chatter abruptly stops. Is this... Oh, a lady. The knights that were talking approach me. One of them picks up my cloak. I attempt to grab my cloak from their fingers, but they pull it away from me and I stumble into one of them. Madam? He moves to take my hand and then he stops when he sees my face. Her face and a necklace! Get her! I think she was spying on us. Which? One of the knights grabs me by the wrist and pulls me towards him. He is far stronger than the man in the alleyway was. Unhand me right now. I am no witch. And there should be no problem. We're just going to take you in, and if there's some big misunderstanding, we'll repay you ourselves, miss. No, let me go. This behavior is not fitting of a knight. Come now, miss. Let's go back quietly. Oh, boy. Are we the only girl with a face and a necklace in the whole kingdom? I guess so. Hey, she has a face and a necklace. Well, we know our dumbass isn't gonna fight them properly. There's 2 of them, and they're stronger. I'm gonna try convincing. Fighting back is useless when I am outnumbered. I have to try convincing them that I am not who they think I am. I need to sneeze. Goodness. Ugh. You're mistaken, sirs. I happen to overhear your conversation, and assuming I am some imaginary princess is unreasonable. The knights look at each other. You know, she has a point. She was listening in on our conversation. That's clearly suspicious. Did you not hear what I just said? I happened to overhear it. Nothing more. You were cloaked as if you were trying to hide your features. Being out at night without a cloak is a sure way to draw attention to a lady such as myself. She would have a face or wear a necklace if you didn't want to get her arrested. You know, she has a point. Again? Stop saying that, man! Hey, we're red. Does that mean a karma's gonna come? Ma'am, there should be no problem with us taking you back to the palace. If we are mistaken, we'll clear up this misunderstanding and pay you handsomely. Come on, let's take her to the palace. Maybe we'll see Fritz at least, I guess. I don't know. The knights lead me out to onto the empty streets. Why? Why did I have to be so stubborn? Yeah, you dumb bitch. One of these times, my windows, they're open all the time. Someone's gonna hear me just yelling at someone and calling them a dumb bitch. And the police are gonna show up like, man, we heard someone calling a dumb bitch. Domestic violence or some shit. Whatever the fuck. Disturbing the peace. I'm like, I'm just staring. I'm yelling at my game. Whoops. I can just see it. The knights continue pulling me down the path until we come to a narrow street. Everyone who sees us walks away to avoid the knights. There's fear in their eyes. But I've done nothing wrong. Ma'am, if it makes you feel any better, we're risking our rank on this as well. I don't know. I'm suspicious of... I doubt anyone would say anything. I wonder how many calls like that they get. Well, it's a pretty quiet area. I'm in a bougie area. They don't know I'm here. I'm an imposter. Who goes there? I look up and notice Karma's familiar figure walking toward us. Karma saving us again. What is he doing here, and why isn't he in disguise? Gentlemen, I asked you to unhand that woman. As a knight, I would be ashamed to be seen treating a woman or a lady so terribly. And who are you? Her husband. His what? Unhand her, gentlemen, or taste my blade. Sir, we were just going to take her to the palace, too. I will give you on the count of 3. One knight keeps his grip on me as the other draws his sword. I stare at Karma, who continues to count through the knights. Count though the knight attacks him before his sword leaves his sheath. Karma and the knight trade blows, but it's Karma that comes out victorious. His blade slides past the knight's shoulder, distracting him enough to give Karma the opening he needs. Karma reaches back with his free hand to knock the knight out with a blow to the head. It may just be my imagination, but for a few moments I think I see the knight's blade glimmer across the surface of Karma's hand before he falls. The knight holding me holds up his hands in surrender. I yield, sir. It seems no matter how the situation turns out, you are dishonorable. Please, sir. The sound effects are great. Karma knocks him out and then stands beside me as he sheathes his sword. Karma, few moments, Kai. Karma spends some time forcing a potion from a vial down each of the knights' throats. I watched him quietly, fearing that he might have killed them, but the knights only seemed to be asleep. A potion that Parfait gave me will make the men forget they ever saw you. When Karma stands again, I notice a glimmer of blood on his hand and stare. You're hurt. It's nothing. I am sorry. Come on, princess, let's go back. He pulls me right out onto the main street and does not let go of my hand. I cannot bring myself to speak. Karma saved me twice now. Not only that, but this time he is injured. He says it's nothing, but his bloodied hand does not move at all. Why do I have to be so stubborn and insist I can handle myself? I do not speak for a long time. Eventually, I notice people start to stare. Though before long, the staring grows worse. Oh, he's in his man. The people are falling in love with him. Oh, my nose. Though before long, the staring grows worse. Young women begin following us, giggling from behind. I turn to Karma, who looks like he hasn't slept in days. Allergies? I just sneezed, so no, maybe. Karma? Sorry, princess, but I'm not in the mood to talk. Those girls are walking right behind us. This is his curse? Karma. I just said that I'm in no mood to talk. Did you not hear me? We are being followed. He stares behind us almost stupidly and then laughs hollowly when the girls see his face. They start to rush towards us, their voice rising and blending together into horrendous... Fuck, I don't know this word. How the fuck do you say this? I just want to say cack. Cacophony? Sure. Good enough. Karma's not moving though. He looks resigned. Maybe he's too tired to realize what he wants to do. Sounds good. Thank you. Good enough. We're good. Cacophony? Cacophony? Really? I tighten my grip on Karma's hand and pull him away, my pace quickening to a run as the girls chase after, screaming at me angrily for taking Karma away from them. Kai, what are you doing? Getting us out of here. Chimeras. I lead him through the town and into little nooks and crannies where we manage to lose some of the crowd. Karma often led me through some of these spaces and shortcuts. Waltz knew them too. Once we are alone again, I stop, falling to my knees and letting go of Karma's hands as I catch my breath. That really was a curse, having to run away from so many mindless women. That was difficult. Chimeras. What? I did not mean to snap, but the tiredness is pressing on me too. You helped me out of that. Of course I did. Why would I want to be chased by girls? Who would not want to be chased by girls? What's wrong with her? Could have left me behind and gone on alone. Instead, you helped me. You helped me too. I guess I paid you back. Though to be honest, I wasn't even thinking about repaying him back for saving me. I just knew that I didn't want Karma to be stuck trying to fend off all those girls. He was right about his curse. That is terrible. I really don't like us. We are stupid, right? I'm right there with you. Like, how dumb can you be? I just realized something. Karma kneels down beside me and waits for me to speak. My curse has people forget me, and yours has even strangers become fascinated with you. It's almost like our curses are opposites of each other, and yet we seem so similar. My eyes widen when I realize what I just said. We are similar, aren't we? He holds out his good hand to me, and I let him lead me back to the tavern, through the abandoned alleyways. We're the same, but different. My feet are heavy, and all I want to do is sleep, but suddenly Karma is standing before me, his face grave. I have to thank you for helping me earlier. I'm sorry I froze like that, and it made it more difficult on you. It was so sudden, I was so tired I had no motivation to move. Shouldn't I be thanking you? I'll accept your thanks, even though I wish you didn't have to thank me in the first place. Well, we shouldn't have gone outside in the first place. Just don't be a dummy. You should not have gone out on your own when you knew how dangerous it could be for you. I am sorry. I'll accept your apology too because I lost sleep over this. I have no words for how I feel right now. Princess. Got some lip action! Karma reaches for my hand again, and this time he holds it up and kisses the back of it. Oh shit, manboob and lips. Suddenly, all of my tiredness falls away. You really are a handful. But a delightful handful. I'm going to bandage his hand and then rest. We'll speak about all this later, okay? This is getting too spicy for me. But the blood. The bleeding stopped on its own, Kai. But it does need to be treated. Don't worry, it'll be fine. Are you sure? As sure as I can be. I don't lie, not even for the sake of a pretty lady. Karma lets my hand go as soon as we enter the march-in, and then bows politely to me before heading back to his room. I watch him go, my mind whirling. Does he usually kiss women's hands? No, he kisses their toes! I don't know. No, I don't think so. Matchmaking? Just shit. Do we think I can make it through another chapter in 30 minutes? Oh, I gotta put my hair up. Hang on. We're gonna have to lock in and read. Alright, stand by. Putting the hair up. We're getting serious. How many chapters are there? I have no idea. I got no idea. We don't have a boyfriend yet, so I assume at least one more. At least. I don't know. Okay. See how far we get in 30 minutes. His words keep repeating in my head. I cannot stop hearing his voice and feeling his lips on my hand. My face feels warm, and every time I think about his words, my heartbeat feels unsteady. I really have to stop thinking about that. Karma is karma, and he puts on the overly polite act with everyone. Google says a few more. Okay, well, we at least have one more stream after this one. But then I'm pretty sure I've never seen him do something like that with another person. I'll just go downstairs and stop thinking about all of this. I need to tell Parfait and Delora what happened. Because of the time I'd returned to the march yesterday, I never spoke to anyone about what happened. Maybe someone's downstairs. Someone usually is. I leave my room and make my way downstairs to the reception. It is quiet when I enter, but not as silent as I thought it would be. Karma is sitting at one of the tables, speaking quietly. Parfait and Delora. His injured hand is sitting on the table, bandaged. I cannot help but stare at it, my heart plummeting. His injury is my fault. So you have yet to hear the entire story? No, I'm afraid I'm not quite privy to the information Waltz has. Is that correct? Waltz has been directly involved in this far longer than you have. What about Waltz? Princess, you're up early. They all turn to look at me as I stand at the table. Karma still looks tired and is not in his dress. He looks somber but still smiles at me. Kai, how nice of you to join us. When did he start saying my name without my title? Kai, you've run into a lot of different mishaps this week, haven't you? I thought you would be stubbornly avoiding work. Instead, you go out of your way to get yourself into trouble. This involves me directly. How would I not be curious? You've also become irresponsible, sneaking out without any of us knowing. I have the freedom to do whatever I want to. I even wore a cloak too. Oh no, the cloak, I left it at the bar. I feel a nudge on my arm and Karma's holding out my cloak with a tired smile. You went back to get this? When? Yesterday when you were still in bed. You've been running yourself dry these last few days, Karma. You have to watch your body need sleeps. Alright, good night. Have a good sleepies. It's nothing. Thank you. What's this? Our ice princess is thanking someone? Why is that something so strange? Oh, come now. She's not so icy. Hers is more fire than anything. She's filled with unbridled passion and confidence. That is me. Confidence has gotten me nowhere so far. Don't look so dour, Chimeras. You've become quite the accomplished woman. Karma gestures towards me and I flush, unsure of what he is talking about. Then I notice Dolores' eyes are on me too. Oh, Parfait, do you see that? Do we get a piece of necklace? What are they looking at? I reach down to grab my necklace and then pause. I cannot stop the gas that leaves my lips. We got a piece! When did this happen? Princess, you didn't realize that there was an extra piece to your necklace? Congratulations, Princess Kai. You're a step closer to breaking your curse. I feel proud. I only ever felt this way around Mother. She did me a great favor yesterday. If not for Kai, I might have suffocated beneath a pile of very excited women. Wait, helping Karma escape was a good deed? She was selfless. He's not even mentioning the injury he got protecting me. Parfait and Delora are both smiling, but the cheerful mood does not last long. Not the worst way to go, right? I'd be okay under a pile of women. What were you all talking about before I came down? About your kidnapping. Well, kidnappings, both of them. Looks like we have a serious problem on our hands. What do you know about this? What does Waltz know that I don't? Princess, it's more about what everyone else knows that you don't. What everyone else knows? I felt anger begin to simmer inside of me, even though he looks apologetic. He says it so casually. What are you all hiding from me? Let's gather everyone later, shall we? I think Waltz might want to be here for this too. What does Waltz have to do with any of it? Be patient, Princess. You've already waited this long. What's another few hours? Man, I'd be pissed too if everyone was hiding some shit from me. Just tell me. I have no choice but to agree with when Parfait and Delora refuse to say any more, but I'm not happy about it. Spend the rest of my time doing idle chores around the tavern. I do a round of sweeping with Mr. Broom and mindlessly organize some of the bottles. Cannot believe everyone knows something about me that I don't. But now I'll find out the entire story. Maybe it will answer some of the questions I have. Why are they keeping things about me a secret to begin with? Delora gathers everyone in the tavern to discuss the kidnappings. I decide to sit between Waltz and Karma. So we have a story to tell. Story time, huh? I don't suppose this would be a romance, would it? How can you stand to make comments like that constantly? How can you stand to live a lie? Two glare at each other across the table, but Delora silences them. Delora starts with a story about the Great War, one that I have already heard so many times I can recite it myself. What does any of this have to do with me? Because of the fairy tales, witches like myself were punished for simply existing. Our leader, the Tenebrarum Bearer, was a kind witch that was overtaken by the grief that our people suffered. She was driven so far into madness that she created the fairy tale curse to punish humans and make them suffer as the witches had. And when that was enough, she committed the ultimate taboo. She killed a human. I tried to stop her, but by the time I thought to act, it was too late. Knowing that Delora and Parfait were involved in the Great War makes it seem more real. But wasn't the Tenebrarum Bearer killed? How can the fairy tale curse continue to spread if she is dead? I believe the Tenebrarum Bearer sacrificed the last bit of her life to continue powering the Tenebrarum, all to ensure that the remaining witches could continue spreading the fairy tale curse. Is none of this ringing a bell for you? What are you talking about? She really did erase your memories. Erase? The witch who died, the Tenebrarum Bearer, was your mother, Princess Chimers. I already figured that out. What? For some reason, I turned to look at Karma, who is one of the only people who doesn't look away from me. I grew up outside of this kingdom, but even I knew of this terrible witch, Hildir. You expect me to believe any of this? She wasn't a witch. I would remember that. Well, you would if you had memories of the war and the years before that. Hildir's rule, the palace was a dark place. King didn't have any real power until Hildir was defeated. That goes for the rest of us too. We were slaves to Hildir. Delora's eyes flickered to Waltz. It's the truth. Waltz knows because he is also a witch. He experienced Hildir's command over the witches firsthand as well. Waltz is a witch? Sorry for keeping a secret, Princess. It's not as if I can use much magic anymore anyways. Not when I'm cursed. This is just another secret of many. It seems everyone is hiding something. Everyone is freed after Hildir's reign. Witches, fairies, and humans alike. The king was even able to marry Ophelia, the woman he always truly loved. So it has always been Ophelia that he truly loved. Was that the reason I never felt any love from him? Because I was my mother's daughter? He gave up on me. No, dear, I don't think he gave up on me. My voice is too loud on the reception area. I feel it crack beneath the pressure, and suddenly I want to cry. My mother told me so many times not to cry. The king gave up on me. But Mother didn't. Mother would tell me this was all a lie. She would tell me not to trust anyone. They must be lying. Turn to Karma. For some reason, I trust him more than I trust Delora Parfait. Is this the truth? I was told the story of Hildera and her daughter, Chimeras. They said you were the picture of elegance, but that you shared your mother's icy nature. But I don't think that's true at all. If Hildera was ice, then you must certainly are a warm fire. If my mother was a witch, then what does that make me? You're a witch as well, whether or not you were ever taught to use magic. On your upcoming birthday, you will become the Tenebrarum bearer. Do you realize how ridiculous this all sounds? Me, a witch? The king never said anything. And now I cannot even ask if this is true because I'm cursed. Why would you even curse me? We didn't want a repeat of the tragedy, Chimeras. I saw it in your shelves for almost a year, princess. There was ice in your heart, and if you had inherited the Tenebrarum in that state, who knows what would have happened. Why didn't you just tell me any of this? Delora and Parfait look at each other before dropping their gazes to the ground. If we had told you before, would you have even bothered to listen? The king must have tried to do the same thing, and look how that turned out. You shut out everyone who ever tried to tell you about Hildera's true nature. That's probably true, even now I'm having trouble believing that they are telling me the truth. The whole world feels as if it's collapsing around me. I need to escape. I need to go out and be somewhere else, but why are the witches looking for me? You are the heir to the Tenebrarum. Don't let the evil witches want you on their side so they can continue wreaking havoc in Angeli with the fairy tale curse. The men that were looking for you, Kai, were not witches, though. They were knights. Perhaps the witches and the knights were working together. This must be a part of Alcaster's scheme to steal the throne. What are you talking about? The reason why Garland and I left the Order of Caldera was because the king did not believe us about Alcaster's coup. How would he know the princess' identity, though? Anyone who isn't a witch, a fairy, or isn't cursed shouldn't be able to remember her. But now we know that it's not just the witches looking for the princess, but the knights of the Order of Caldera as well. I definitely have a description of her from someone. Okay. Kara reaches a hand to touch my shoulder, and I flinch back before standing up. I cannot speak about this now. I want to be alone. Let her go. She'll need a lot of time to think. I leave everyone sitting at the table as I try to process the whirling thoughts in my mind. Hildera, my mother, the only person I ever thought loved me, was the Tenebrarum bearer, a witch, the first witch to kill a human. A witch that started the fairy tale curse. All this time I thought my mother was the only one who cared, but what if she never did? Stay in my room for a long time trying to process everything that I've been told. Days go by before I decide to leave the tavern again to watch Karma practice with the knights. These last few days I felt hollow. Maybe seeing the normal practices will help me feel better. Maybe it will make things feel like nothing's changed. When I arrive at the forest, however, only Karma's standing in the clearing. He's staring through the trees as if he sees something there, but his expression is solemn, almost sad. Eventually he sighs, shaking his head before turning in my direction. Kai. I prepare myself for a response, but find that no words come to mind. I have not spoken to Karma since the talk about mother and witches, and any of the ease I felt with him before I slipped away. Hey, Az, how's it going? You're in time for a story. Still, I came here on my own, and I cannot just stand here being mute. I say the first thing that comes to mind. Are Jurian and Garland. I'll only train with Garland. Jurian is on patrol duty tonight. He'll be here later. I just came early. Seems you did too. Are you okay? I'm sorry I haven't been by to see you. It's not as if you owe that to me. I don't owe it to you, but I truly wanted to. I've just been busy these last few days scouting the town for information. As much as I want you to come with me. Why would you ever wanted to pair up with someone like me anyway? Why, Princess, that's because I'm bitter and cold, and even though I want to change, all I can think about is myself. But now I want to change because I do not want to be the same as my mother. Isn't that selfish? Maybe so, but I believe you are being selfish for the right reasons. An entirely selfless person can't survive in this world. Before we can make others happy, we have to make ourselves happy. Be happy ourselves. So true. Happy. Ourselves? Yes, an angry person who holds resentment towards anyone, and it mars whatever good deeds they seek to do. That's why I cannot complete my good deeds. Wrong, you've already got one done. Recognizing the need for change is always a good thing, Kai. Regardless of that motivation, you are trying to become a better person. That is what matters. Takes a step towards me, then puts his hands on my shoulders and leans down until I can look right into his eyes. Karma's serious expression startles me as much as his touch. Uh-oh! It's making a move, chat! It is never too late for anyone to change. You taught me that. What? How could I have taught Karma anything? Do you mind if I tell you a story, Kai? He's standing too close. We have touch. Step away or don't move. Like I have to think about it. With his face so close, all I can do is stare right into his eyes. Karma's hands tighten on my shoulders, and for a few moments, I feel a slight panic rising in my chest. No! Come back! Fucking game! Cock blocking! Then Karma steps away from me with a rough shake of his head. Karma? So close, I know, right? Next time I do that, Kai, feel free to push me away. What? It's better that way. What does he mean by that? You never answered while you listened to my story. All right. So close. Once upon a time in a land far, far away, there lived a crown prince from a kingdom called Brigantia. Brigantia is one of the neighboring kingdoms, so this isn't make-believe. His name was Cloud Aldrich Rinaldi. How many fucking names do we need? Matthias Almonte. But because the nickname was such a mouthful, it's Karma! He settled for an acronym as a nickname, at least around the palace where it was acceptable. Prince Cloud was a man who flaunted his beauty and talents to all that he met. He often used his title to get what he wanted. Prince Cloud was a selfish man who often felt he was entitled to everything that he had. He was vain and often left his castle unattended so that he could avoid his responsibilities. Then one day, he chanced upon a beautiful maiden in the town square. He led her around the whole day, being as charming as he possibly could. Then at the end of the day, he asked the woman to be his lover. She agreed, but their time together did not last long. Only weeks later, Prince Cloud threw her away as one throws away an object that broke the woman's heart. And she cursed him. That beautiful maiden was a witch, but Prince Cloud found out too late. The witch said she would make his beauty, his vanity, a curse. To make even beauty a curse. Ashamed of being cursed, Prince Cloud donned a disguise and left his kingdom behind. He has been gone nearly a year now, and most probably assume he is dead. But in truth, the prince has come to Angel seeking a way to break his curse. He had heard of a young lady named Kai who, on her 18th birthday, could dispel any curse. Oh shit! Karma. He looks so sad, I don't know how to comfort him. Cloud? Oh, his name changed. Turns a startling red as he stares at me, and for a few moments he does not speak. Then he bursts out laughing. I stare at him in shock, not understanding his reaction. I feel myself flush. Isn't that your real name? No, darling, it is, but hearing you say my name, well, it sounds so much softer out of your lips. I rather like it. My cheeks are warm again. How is it that he is always able to make me feel this way? I will call you by that name if it makes you happy. Let's make it a secret between the two of us. I'm still Miss Karma here. Besides, I'd rather you kept that name for my ears only. It makes me feel more special that way. More special? At that moment, Garland shows up for practice. Fucking Garland! Ruining everything! Cloud politely excuses himself. I watch the two of them trade blows. Cloud favors his other hand, but his blows still come quickly, even with his injury. The more Cloud tells me, the more I realize that he's like me, a noble curse for being selfish. How do I help break his curse? Why can't he tell me? You turn 18, bitch! Just exist! His practice is drawing to a close. Cloud asks Garland the usual question. Have you confessed to Jurian yet? Garland only shakes his head in reply. Two men sheath their swords. Garland looks almost sad as he turns to make his way back to the tavern. He likes her, and yet he won't say anything. Why is that? Frustrating me so much. Garland? Yes, princess. You have to tell her. Cloud told me before that confessing is hard, but what Garland is going through looks even harder. Princess, you know I'm incapable. No, you think you're incapable, but if you never say anything to her, you'll never know. That's what I was saying earlier. If I say something wrong, I risk losing everything that I already have with her. And if you say nothing, you risk losing what you could have with her. Dang. Kaya's right. Hey, he approves. Maybe you should really tell her, Garland. Before, Cloud was adamant that Garland shouldn't confess to Jurian. What changed? If I mess this up... let's try looking at it through another lens. Imagine that Jurian is Kai. How do you think she would like to be confessed to? Right out the two men, arms crossed. Excuse me? Well, you and Jurian are very similar. You're both very straightforward. Confess to the princess? My eyes move to Cloud, but only fleetingly, before they are once again on Garland. You just need to do something simple, Garland. Something that will not rub her the wrong way. A maiden's heart is ever fragile, and each woman is different. Cloud is wearing an amused smile on his face, but he's looking at me, not Garland. I feel my face flush and have to look away. Tee-hee! Kai, your tomato red again. It's adorable. He's making fun of us. Cross my arms over my rapidly beating heart again and force a scowl on my face. And I was just thinking about what Garland would do. Something simple like when Karma kissed my hand. Garland kissing Jurian's hand is probably not a good idea. Maybe he could do what Cloud and I did that one day in town. He could buy her some food and they can just talk. Ever just asked Jurian out for food? Not alone. Jurian's practical and she always eats at the tavern. She's also always on duty if she's available. I'll take her patrol shift 2 nights from now then, and tomorrow you can ask her out for a meal. We can make your invite a grand affair. We can drape banners on the walls, or I can give you a rose. That sounds like a terrible idea. I am offended. I feel like if I did something like that for Jurian, she would get embarrassed and punch me. Sounds like another lady that I know. Cloud grins at me, but I just roll my eyes. I'll just ask her normally, and then when you are out and alone together, you can confess. And we'll make sure you have the time to do it. I'll purposely come late to practice tomorrow night so you can ask her out for that date. How does that sound? Why the fuck are these side characters getting to go on a date before me? You two really think I can do this? You just have to ask the question. Whatever follows will at least be an answer. Tomorrow night, then. Good man. I'm sure it'll go swimmingly. Or I could drown. You won't drown, Garland. Garland excuses himself with a nervous smile before Cloud turns to me expectantly with a mischievous grin. Now, Kai, we'll come here early tomorrow and spy on them. We need to scope out a good spot. Because we're cursed not to get any. No! What a terrible curse. Can you imagine? Spy on them? Of course, we need to make sure that our efforts pay off. I don't think we should. You don't want to see how it plays out? I mutely shake my head, unable to put my emotions into words. Pretty sure that's just my life. Oh, no. My mom makes jokes about, like, not getting any for, like, 5 years, and I'm like, that sounds like an awful life. She's like, I was like, you're just going to be a cat lady now, and she has 2 cats. I wish it was just 5. It's okay. Some people have never had it. Ever. Just gotta have faith. But that you also have to socialize in order for that to possibly happen. You have to talk to people. You have to take your medicine. You have to not be sick. Ma'am. For some reason, I'm imagining myself in Jurian's position. It feels too personal. Okay. Yeah, see? What when? Let's not attack people. I'm giving you a gentle push. Get better first. We take care of ourselves. We slowly ease back into socializing. You're doing great. You're doing great. Baby steps. That's all. I'm going to say one thing at a time. We don't got to rush. That's fine. Cloud's likeliness suddenly springs to mind, and I feel my face grow hot again. Kai, you've been oddly out of it today. Cloud reaches out a hand towards me that abruptly pulls back. Don't pull back. I stare as he smiles at me almost sheepishly. Conversation between us dies and we return to... Come on! You're getting old. There's little... Man, I'm feeling it too. I am feeling that too. Getting old. I don't like it. I don't want to get old. I just want to be young forever. Young-ish. I'm not young anymore, but young-ish. Days pass, and though I did not spy on the conversation between Jurian and Garland, I noticed that Garland has been smiling from ear to ear during his practice with Cloud recently. Aww. I can only assume that his confession went well. Cloud took the patrol shift tonight, and as I lie in bed, I am restless. Every time I watch Cloud practice with Jurian and Garland, I am reminded of the palace of Fritz. I wonder how Fritz is doing. Is he still practicing with the other knights? Maybe Fritz is the bad guy. Oh no, that emote is too fucking accurate. Why, Ed? Why? My thoughts darken as I recall the kidnappings. Cloud had to save me every single time. He got injured saving me. Unable to sleep, I step out of bed and make my way to the reception room. Hey, don't you fucking bird me, mister! I have not saved at all. I've not saved a single damn time. But that's okay, because I'm going to stop right here, motherfuckers! I want to get back into the story when it's bedtime. I'm fucking tired. Watch me go to bed and not be able to sleep, though, because my body's a dumb bitch, too. Boop. What are you booping? Techno, what you booping? Maybe we'll play / finish this Thursday? What you think? Just finish it? And then we can go back to being a wizard lady? Beeple booples? Does that work? I've been so tired today. I guarantee I'm gonna go lay down and then my mind's gonna be like, hey, you wanna think about everything that you don't wanna think about right now that we're in bed? Sounds great, huh? What you think? That sounds good, yeah? Yeah. And then I'll cry a little bit. I don't know. Ooh. PB is still streaming. I don't know how long he's gonna be on. I'm gonna raid him before he leaves, though. Let's go raid PB. We never get to raid PB. PB always raids us. Did I fuck it up? I fucked it up. Fuck. Damn it. Stop it! Don't leave yet. We're gonna go say hi to PB. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. We'll back on Thursday. Follow if you're not following. Get some sleep, Mimi. Take your fucking meds later. When you need to. Set an alarm. Go say hi to PB. Keep him company. He's playing some Like a Dragon game thingy-madilly. Get some rest. Hydrate. Stretchies. See you guys Thursday. Fuck you, Ed. Just you, Ed. Fuck you.
Perfection. Menu 3? There's no fries. I can't sell you fries. Hey Chris, thanks for the raid. How's it going? How the heck are you? What's happening, Ed Frag? We're just dressing up our goon. No menu. I'm sorry, no menu. Next time I play the I play that game, I'll have a menu for you. I got you next time. I don't have any additional pirate clothes. I actually have some pirate clothes. Just jeans and a shirt. Or jeans and a hat, rather. We didn't have any other fancy hat for him. Yet.